All these years, parents have been dreaming for you. All these years, I am as a student. Probably, when Abdul Kalam dreamt, you should all dream. But I am also a parent for a small kid. I know that my child is not dreaming the way Abdul Kalam has been dreaming. It's a parental dream all these years, which has been shaping you up as on day. You are all, I don't know, must be about late, early 20s or late 18, 19, 22. Probably this is not the age, probably up to this, whatever the period. Most of the time, or most of you have been shaped up by parents dreaming. Now let us listen to Abdul Kalam. What he said, your dream will start from today onwards. Let us thank, probably all students should thank your parents, your relatives, your brothers, your sisters, your teachers, whoever have contributed to your life for having brought you to this stage. Without them, you would not have been here what you are here. Probably all the proud parents, congratulations to you, all of you, for having given good education to all your children. Guys, this is the time for us to give back to the parents, to the faculty, to the people who have helped you to shaping up, which is very, very important. This is a very important day for all of you. Not to take it, to give back. How do you give back? By taking it more and more from the world. You give back to the people who have given it to you all along. I always believe in making bigger money, bigger money, bigger money. Nothing wrong in it. In life, see people, particularly Hindu philosophy says making money is a sin. But that's what Hindu philosophy has told originally. Probably people have interpreted in between that, making money is a sin. Making money is not a sin. Money going to the right hands always does well. Money going to the hands of Mr. Pangalur Palaniswamy has created this institution. So money going to the right hands is always welcome. So you are all here, good people, you should look at making bigger money. I understood that you will be already placed well in various financial institutions and banks and some IT companies, some manufacturing and some service sector. All these placements have already taken place. I think you are all studying yourself as an executive or a manager. I don't know what position you all been placed, but you are all starting your career at some level. Probably I would say this will be your last lecture in your management graduation or management degree. Probably this could be your last lecture. Henceforth, probably as she said, the learning in the classroom stops today, whereas learning in life starts from tomorrow. That's most important. I used to know in those days, all of you, most of you are from Tamil Nadu. Those days, in our small village, morning, particularly December, during Margazhi month, 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock, the loudspeaker will start, all kind of noise. And those days, there was a youth, after a few songs, he will put the Saraswati Sabadam and some. There was a serious argument. What is required for life? Is it Kalvi or Selvam or Veeram? You all understand Tamil. So it's whether your studies or your money or courage. Until my college days, my mother kept on telling me that you should focus on your education, you should focus on your marks, you should focus on your studies. She kept on kind of a torture, like every one of you have gone through from your parents. At some day, she said, stop, this is enough. Now, get out of this place. You are not to be here in this small village. You are not to be here in this small town. Get out. Have courage and face this world. Education helps up to a particular level. Beyond a particular level, education alone doesn't help. You need to have the courage to face the world. You need to have the courage to challenge the world. You need to have the courage to run in the world. Then apply whatever you have learned. Another statistics, again, there is a scientific analysis which is available. If at all, we have applied about 5% of our learning, the success what we could create is humongous. Unfortunately, people, they don't apply their learning. They study, they score good marks, but unfortunately, they don't apply their studies in their life. That's most important. Whatever you have studied is not going to come handy unless you relate your problems what you are facing in life on day-to-day basis. Only when you make an application, it's going to help you. If it is not applied, it has no use. It's a cancer. Having, there used to be a very popular joke in Tamil movies. Somebody will say, a very brilliant fellow will say, for anything, he'll say, I'll write Hindu. You all heard that, you all seen that. The talent or intelligence doesn't help unless it is applied on our day-to-day life, which is very important. I'll tell you another technique. You all been placed well in various institutions, various industries. How do you reach your destination? First of all, you need to define your goal. Then, as Mr. Balasan said, you need to have vision. Probably it is too younger age to have a clear vision. It's too difficult to have a clear vision at the age of 21, 22. Probably, when I was 21, 22, I did not have any vision, except only one thing I had, the passion. You must have the passion. Then you must flow with the flow. You cannot stop in between. And you need to make adjustments. Life is a marathon. It's a marathon, you have to keep running. You have to start good, you have to keep running, make adjustments in between, and you will reach the destination. That's most important. How to be very successful in your career. Whatever the positions you have joined today, how to reach higher and higher. There are two ways. Either you have your own path of going higher, or you replace your boss. That's the way you reach higher position. How do you replace your boss? Or how do you go on your own way? Going on your own way is the easiest option, or it has got its own course. But how do you replace your boss? That's where the challenge lies. That's where the manager who becomes leader, he replaces his boss. The manager continues to be a manager, he continues to be a good manager. There is a difference between manager and being a leader. You all should choose at some day whether you will remain a manager or you become a leader, which is very important. At some stage in life, everyone should become a leader. Probably not at the age of 21, 22, but not too long. When I became, when I started the business, I was 28. This age, this world for youngsters, not for elders. Let's be very, very clear on that. With the due respect to elders, this world belongs to the youngsters. In America, in the last 12 years, nobody above 50 has become president of the nation. We should learn quite a lot from Americans, particularly management graduates should learn quite a lot from America. They have gone through the ups and downs in the last 50 years. And they managed extremely well, though they are going through some downturn now. But the way they have managed themselves, the way they have grown themselves, phenomenal. This world belongs to youngsters. Every one of you here. Today, I don't believe in our typical history studies. We still read about Veerapandiya Kattabomman and Alexanders and various people who only fought wars. People, we need to read Narayana Murthy's, we need to read Steve Jobs, we need to read Bill Gates, we need to read the Mark Zuckerberg, we need to read the people who are successful here in your own soil. That's most important. So history is where you relate to your people, and we should be very, very proud, all of us here. This is the best period we are living in the entire universe, since the creation of universe, to the best of our knowledge what we know today. At least every one of us know history to some extent for about 1,000, 1,500 years, 2,000 years. Or even if you take Ramayana period or Mahabharata period, if at all, that has been truth. It has been only war, nothing else. Every day and night people have been fighting. Wait 10,000 years, go back to 500 years. Last 500 years until 1960. there has been continuous war in the world. Whether it is a world war, a European war, or American war, there has been a continuous war. People did not have the time to think for the future generation. People did not have the time to think for their own growth. Because when they get up in the morning, there is a war. They have to be on the war field. So we should be thankful to God, for it's not our choice. We are here just, at this stage, by some luck, we should be thankful there. Last 300, 500 years, if at all we were born about 100 years ago, we would all been fighting some war somewhere, or we would have been killed in some war, or we would have killed some people. Beyond that, we would not have contributed anything to ourselves, anything to our generation, anything to our society. Winning war was the only motive at that point of time, or dying in the war was the only motive at that point of time. But look at in the last 50, 60 years. Just the last 50, 60 years. It's not in our last 500 years. Last 50, 60 years has been the terrific year for all the people. They've been able to concentrate on their growth, they've been able to concentrate on creating wealth, they've been able to concentrate on doing higher education, they've been able to concentrate on science and technology. If you look at the science and technology in the last 30 years growth, this has not been there for the last 500 years. It is not that they were dumb, it is not that they were not intelligent. They were, but unfortunately they did not have enough opportunity to experiment. Today we have the right opportunity to experiment the science and technology. Hence, every day there is a new invention. Every day there is a new creation. This is the age for you all to create something new for your life. This is the best period. Probably we don't know when the war is going to start. Again, people like fighting. It's in the human nature. It's in the human nature. There is an animal sitting within us. Everyone, there is a human evolution talks about we all come from animal. So there is an animal instinct which is sitting there to fight. And also we always choose to fight. See, there are about 700 crore people in this world. How many of them we know? Maybe about 100 very closely, 1,000 little more closely, 10,000 little more closely. Nothing more than that. All our fight. China doesn't want to fight with the United States. China doesn't want to fight with European countries. They want to fight with India. Pakistan wants to fight with India. So is India. So always we look at how to have conflict with our own close neighbors. We need to get out of this. We cannot have conflict. We should live in a conflict-free world. That's very, very important for our growth. For the last 60 years, there has not been a war. Except one or two small incidents here and there has not been a war. So this is the best time for us to create something for the next generation, for the society, which is very, very important. All that is in your hands. All that is in our hands. That's the time we need to look at. The second one I will tell you a bit of, since our management graduates going out of college today, what is there in store for you, which is very, very important. At the end of the day, people can have several things and several issues. At the end of the day, I may carry iPhone. But what is the value for me? What do I do with this, which is very, very important? There could be about 1,000 futures in this. My son is a better user than me, who is about a 12-year-old boy. He is a better user than me of this iPhone. He is intelligent or I am intelligent. The person who uses most of what is available, he is much more intelligent than the person who uses less of his intelligence, which is very important. Likewise, in the world, opportunities are plenty. But we must know what is there in store for us, which is very important. What is there in store for us, it is ours. What is there in not store for us is not ours. So we need to be very clear, nothing wrong in being selfish. By being selfish, by creating wealth for our own selves, we can help another 100,000 people. But if we are also having poverty, we cannot help others. So I always encourage people creating wealth. I always talk about creating wealth. So what is there in store for us? Let's understand, probably most of you have been placed in India, that's what I understand. So India, let's understand a bit of India, not in the historical perspective, from the future perspective. History has no meaning to us. History has no meaning to us. If at all, some of you still having old history book, just, trash it out. No point in reading those history books. Reading what you want to be in life. Reading what you want to achieve in life. The people who are relevant for that, only them you pick up and read. Nobody else. Because the only thing what is not in our disposal is time. Rest all is available at our disposal. Time is the only thing which is not at our disposal. So we need to focus on that. So at the end of the day, our success is our success. Somebody else's success, somebody else's success. Correct? So we need to create success for our own selves. What to do for that? So let's look at what is the opportunity available in India at this point of time for us. India is a great country. We all like to be, like to feel. I mean, we all feel to be proud about it, being Indians. We all love this nation. All that is okay. At the end of the day, if you cannot contribute to your parents, if you cannot contribute to your children, there's no point in parenting. There's no point in being a good child. So we have to contribute. How do you contribute? How making more and more out of the opportunity which is available. India is in the growth path. It's a great country. It's in the growth path. We are just here. Next 30, 40 years, all of your lifetime, your career would have come to an end by that time. I can guarantee, I can tell you, in the next 30, 40 years time, the country is on the growth path. Still, probably we have not reached even 1% of our potential today, 1% of our opportunity today. Still, 99, 98% potential is there. India may have ups and downs, but will not fall like European country. Will not fall like US. There will be some ups and downs, but opportunity, whether it is a IT or service sector or automobile or manufacturing or textile or real estate or infrastructure or construction, any industry or banking, whatever you guys have looked at option, the opportunity is plenty. Now, having born in this era, if we cannot create a great success for our own selves, even God will not punish if at all. He will not punish. He will not live with us, He will punish us, which is very, very important. He will not live with us. This is an era, we are born and we are here in this era. It is not our choice. But in this era, to make the best for us is our choice. Life is full of choices. You need to also understand how to be happy with those choices, which is very, very important. Somebody is unhappy being a cricketer, getting stuck with some scam. Somebody, unhappy being a great industrialist. Somebody is very successful financially, very unsuccessful in the family. That's not life. We need to have a very balanced approach in our life, which is very, very important. Making money is good, growing career is good. I'm 100% on that. While on this, we should also learn how to balance our life. At the end of the day, you can be happy with your own surroundings only. You cannot be, if somebody says, I'm living happily with 700 crore people, either he's a mental case or he's not in this world. If he says, I'm happy, he is happy with his own parents, his own siblings, his own family, his own society around him. So let's be very clear, what is there in it for us? We need to stay focused on that. That's very, very important. We need to be clear what we want to achieve. Whether in your career, whatever you join, probably you need to draw a program in the next 5 years where you want to be. Don't make a 30-year program. Don't make 10-year program. Doesn't work. If you can make 2-year program, just make 2-year program. And write down in these 2 years what all you will not do, which is very important. Write down in the next 12 months what you will not certainly even look at that. Then next 6 months, what all you will do, 100%. That's very, very important. Without which, we don't achieve the growth. There is a difference between manager and leader. I don't know how many of you know the difference between manager and leader. Manager is the one who manages well. Maybe others. He manages others very well. You grow into a career from assistant manager to manager to GM, whatever the number. Leader is the one who manages himself very well. He doesn't essentially manage others. By managing himself very well, he manages the world. That's most important. At some stage, I'm not saying at the early career in your part, at some stage in mid-career, you need to look at how to become a leader. At that point of time, you need to look at how to manage yourself, which is very, very important. Without managing yourself, you cannot become a leader. At some stage, everyone wants to be a leader. Next one, I'm not sure how many of you have become entrepreneurs, how many of you set up business on your own. I would welcome that. if at all, if some of you have set a business on your own, that's the way you should look at. Nothing wrong in it. You can always look at 5 years time, 7 years time. See, in this world, millions of years this world has been in existence. We are born in this period and we are in this era. So that 5 years, 6 years is not going to make a big difference. Probably if you are born in Singapore, there is a method, I don't know how many of you are aware. Every boy, during his study period, before his graduation, he has to serve the army for 2 years. Whereas it's not applicable to the girls. So always in Singapore, if at all, you are both boy and girl studied in Singapore, they right from the first standard. By the time they start their career, the girl always look at 2 years ahead of the boy in the career path. There has been a series of debate in Singapore whether this is right or wrong. But Singapore government was stuck to their view and they said, all the men have to go through this regiment and they have to go serve the army for 2 years. But there was a serious debate. Finally they come to a conclusion, we will not change this. In a career of about 30-40 years for anybody, 2 years doesn't alter their life. So for you also 2 years or 5 years is not going to alter your life. At the end of the day, success is going to be measured over a period of time. Hence, we need to have right ethics, right character, right values built in ourselves. Whatever the mission, what we are looking at, which is most important. Mission of making big money, mission of growing up in the career to the topmost level is very, very important. Parallelly, we need to have the right ethics, right character, right values built in with us so that we reach as a balanced man, which is very, very important. Generally I don't believe in stories and quotations. Generally I don't believe because I always like to be quoted. I always like to write a story about me by others. So you should look at where is the story, who is going to write about you in this history or in this world. Somebody has to write a story about you, which is very, very important. So, if probably I don't know whether question and answer session is there. If at all it is there, you can ask any question or you can reach out to me anytime. We should not develop complacency in between, which is very, very important. The world that throws a lot of opportunity. We need to keep ourselves flexible. And he talked about aging population. Well, we need to keep in mind, though India has got the aging population of 29 versus the rest of the world. India, where our age of living is also lower compared to Japanese. Japanese, their lifespan is 97, whereas Americans is about 90 and Europeans is about 88. India is still about 72. Why? It is because we don't make our application, we don't, give ourselves best. We need to give ourselves best. First, we need to treat ourselves best. Every day now I believe in looking at my, I go to puja room and see God, then come back. I go to the full-size mirror, I got a full-size mirror, I see myself. I tell myself, how happily you are, man. You are here to rule this world. We need to feel proud about us. We need to make sure that, we equip ourselves very well enough to manage this world outside, which is very important. See, at the end of the day, it's you, for you, nobody else. You have to create success for yourself, nobody else can do it. There is I don't know how many of you know Wimbledon. Cricket everyone knows, and for good and bad, everyone knows about cricket. And many of you have seen Wimbledon, tennis you have seen? Wimbledon you have seen? Wimbledon court itself, if at all, if somebody is blessed in their lifetime, they should see the Wimbledon tournament once in their lifetime. You will all see, because you are all management graduates, some stage in life you will all go out and have enough money to spend. So you will all see this. But being there itself, just watching the match itself is a great thing for everyone. There was a Wimbledon junior tournament. There was only one Indian who was qualified for the finals. Do you know who's the guy? Okay, so it was Leander Paes. He was going for the finals. Into the morning, he along with his coach, he was going into the place where the finals are going to be. So he was preparing himself, he was thinking what all the new technique I'm going to apply in my lifetime, and this is my day. I need to make the best out of it. What all I should listen from the coach. So he kept on asking coach, so what all should I do? What all? Coach did not open his mouth until they reached the venue. The moment they reached the venue, he got into it, he got into his trousers and got ready for getting into the practice session and looking at some tips from the coach. He is going to give some new technique to win the match. So coach did not open his mouth. Then he said, he was losing his patience and he said, at least tell me what do I do? He said, go to the shop there, buy a souvenir and come back. He did not know, he did not have any clue what is to be done. He went to the shop because he's his coach and that day is his final day. Only if he becomes a champion, at least he can have the option of changing his coach. Until then, he needs to have a good coach, which is very important. So he went to the shop and bought a souvenir and came back. He said, sit calm and go through all the pages. He went through all the pages and he asked, okay, what is the learning here? He said, did you find a person who has come second or 100th or 10th in this 7 year? He said, no. In this 7 year, there is only winners who are there. Nobody else is there. If at all you want to be in this 7 year, you want to be a winner. There is no other option. It's all for not Leander Paes, it's all for you. Wish you all the very best in your career, in your life. Have a great time.